Hey guys, and welcome back to Rames Games. It's been a while. I just haven't really been motivated or interested enough to play games. I have 2 videos of StarCraft, which I'm just gonna scrap. And other than that, I haven't really done a whole lot other than work. But this is the office that we had. I had some people in training. There was a bit of stuff that I had cut out, let's see, from the end of the other video, and that was just doing some training. Time was passing. Let's just keep time going. We can do a contract, so let's go ahead and do a contract. It's 413,000, 3 weeks remaining, should be fine. Sorry, 13 weeks. We'll be getting a new topic here in a moment. If you recall anything about the last episode, the Detrix Awakening did us wonders. We are now at 44 million, and that's after the changes that we made to the office after upgrading. I don't think I've actually made a full video in this office yet, since we did that at the end of the last episode. Alright, the contract is done. These 3 people, right, are getting the last of their training. I do have a server room in case I do create an MMO. Horses and interactive movies and horses. Huh. So I don't know if I want to piggyback off of the Detrix stuff anymore. I also researched like other features that I think I need to actually make a new engine for. Hold on, let me check this real quick. So if we go to develop new engine, it's not what I want. I want to purchase engine. Stop it. Where the heck is this stuff? I could have. There it is, buy engine. I don't know why I missed it. 36 stars, 220k. 36 and 47%. No. Not what I want. Improve old engine. That's 37 stars and 42%. I'm going to keep it at 42%, but I am going to make a butt 7.0. I'll make it for a different engine. If we check the... Let's go back into buy engine. That's not what I wanted again. We've got a bunch of stuff for first-person shooters. They seem real popular, so let's develop one for a first-person shooter. It's going to be about 7.0. We can get into the first-person shooter stuff. This is also going to be done for 69. Whoops, I apparently somehow hit number lock, which is strange. I'm calling sabotage on my keyboard. Did you just say sabotage? Anyways, oh my god. I never developed this crap. Alright, so hopefully we'll get to drag right. I don't want to take anyone with us. It doesn't belong. Just to make sure. Oh, yep. Somebody came with, I think, for marketing. Now I have like everyone from marketing. That's great. Anyways, let's just research all this stuff. Everybody get it done. I'll have to take our control group 1. Oh. I have to take our control group 1 and... Please. Please. And move them all back into the development room, and then I'll just move everyone else who's left back into marketing. Because I should only have 6 people right now, but apparently have... Maybe I would have 8 people. Oh well. I also don't remember. It's been well over a week. And since that other episode was like the first one in a week, it's been pretty much 2 to 3 weeks since I've done anything with this game. Sorry for that. Again, I'm just not going to force myself to play something if I'm not feeling motivated enough to do it. Sometimes I just don't want to talk. Which is most of the time. Haven't made a video on it yet, but I've kind of altered my Patreon. I think I'm going to finally at least put a video up about it. That's just for, you know, it's there if anyone wants to support for whatever reason. It's not there to ask for support. But that's all I'm going to mention about it. While we get these last of the genres done. These guys are still in their training. Oh my god, I forgot there was a 4-speed. So much quicker. I even do have... Ooh. Cool. All y'all's getting there. That seems about right. One person to handle all these people, that's fine. We don't want a marketing campaign. I'm gonna go ahead and save this actually. Why? I don't know. Just a weird feeling. The game has updated quite a bit. It's also been released from early access. That happened also quite a bit ago. All these should be fine to do. So let's just go ahead and do them. And then as soon as we get these contracts done, we can go back into the development engine. I hope that... I don't have any games out right now, shut up. We'll use that to develop an FPS. Alright. Everything is done. So develop new engine. Develop new engine. But 7.0 optimized for first-person shooter. Features enable all that are relevant. Going to be $69 at 42% and cell engine. I didn't even see how much that cost, but wait. That really only cost that little? No. That's gotta be but 7.0. First person shooter. 1.62 million. Okay. I really just thought that would have cost more money. They must have adjusted the cost or something, because I should just pump out new things all over the place. I don't really care about topics, since the game doesn't really get sick of seeing the same genres and topics and all that mixed in, so yeah, let's just develop a game. It's gonna be a AAA game, it's gonna cost us a lot of money. Mario. We're gonna call it Pew Pew. Ugh. Not ready to spend 10 million on that yet. Physics and spaceships. Things that we have absolutely no experience in. It's going to be for adults for some reason. It's going to be a first-person shooter. And maybe a simulation game? I don't know. Do those work? So even though But 7.0 and But 6.0 are pretty much the same thing, we at least have a puzzle and a first-person shooter right now. I don't know what the difference is, if it just raises your quality. I've never actually figured that out. Alright, pew pew. AAA, buy dev kits. So has a bit of market share. It was published in 2001. It's about a year and a half old. We'll get those two. The Pony Game Station 2 and the Mini Zoft Y-Box. Um. I don't know. Casual gamer, I guess. Dirty casuals. I'm joking, mostly. What is this commentary? So the $65,000 copyright protection that, as far as I know, doesn't really matter. Wish this would only show you things for like relevant titles using first-person shooter, spaceships, etc. Stuff like that. My game's concepts. Obviously I haven't made a first-person shooter, so I guess we're just going to do graphics. Like, I don't know if game length is like the amount of crap in it, just like lots to do but no story, or if this is like strictly very few things to do but extremely story driven. I'm gonna do game length then. Hopefully that means things like replayability. FPS games don't have functions, they just have atmosphere for the most part. Yeah, I don't know. Technology mostly, everything, because we have the money to spend on it. 6 million. If it fails, we'll just make a Tetrix game. Don't know why I stumbled upon saying that, but whatever. So this is the best of the best. Dang. Real quick. Research all these others. I kind of forgot to do that. It's not great, and they still haven't added a button to do all of these at once. Fantastic release. Other than that, I'd say the game works pretty fine. Kind of just an oversight that I wish would be fixed. I might post about that later just to see if that's a thing that they can look into. No reason not to. I mean, like all the other researches, they're pretty much automatic anyways. As much as I would like to be working on this right now, which I actually can dump all these guys, improve gameplay, but there's really no one in there. I think they're all down here. Yeah, who else is down here? What do we got? This is all like office work. Game design. I don't even know what I'm doing. Cancel the course, training course. Let's do like a game design, I don't know. Just need to pump out all these others. Really sucks it's just not automatically done. Clicking this is so fun, guys. Super fun. Hope I don't sound too complaining. It's just now that the game is released, I feel like I can be a lot more critical of it. But I do wish our RamesCo more success. I don't know if they added modding support to this or not. If they did, it'd be interesting to see what people come up with. I also think this game is going to bankrupt us. Let's hope not. The bright side is we'll have all these researches done, so that's less for us to need, like ever. It's expensive, but nothing I care about. Alright, there's a game design. Let's give them a sound while we research this last one. They'll move the team back in to start the development process. I'm kind of worried that since a little bit of an oversight, only putting one person in here. That it's not going to be that good of a game, or that it's going to take so long to develop that we're just going to run out of money anyways. But as soon as these guys are done down here in the training room, I will move them all up, and we'll start on improving the gameplay. But these guys can start doing this, so improve sounds, spend all the money. Create a marketing campaign for Pew Pew. Don't know if I got my money back for that. Don't really care. I want auto repeat and stop once marketing is at full 75 hype. Of course, some dude got a boo-boo, and even though I have medkits in like every room, you know, that still happens. Still not sure why, but it does. I made another development studio in case I needed to move it out and do other things, but it's not looking like I'll need it. Everybody go over here, improve gameplay. Enable all, start that. And there we go. We have a full team of a bunch of people on the game right now. Looks like 17. Yay! 100% additional operating costs for servers. Something I don't really care about because I don't have any servers. It's really good that I didn't invest that money in MMOs. Because if you get hit by something like that, and you just started an MMO, and you don't have that $1,000 million, that's a billion by the way, you know, you're pretty boned. 300 bugs. They're all chugging along on this stuff. I don't think they're going to add too much to it because their crew quality is pretty low. But we have everything short of a motion capture room, because at the time we didn't have the ability to do it. Spend $3 million on it. Sure, why not? I'll get us 48,000 fans. Not sure if worth, but we did it. So remember that even though we have 37 features inside of our engine, we're only actually using 25 for Pew Pew, which the AAA I believe holds like 35, so we're super far off from maxing out on that. It is only 2003 after all. Constantly got a high score championship going out just to generate fans. Some dude left support, and alright, this is marketing, so I don't know why I got that confused with support earlier. It's kind of weird. Wish I could minimize this. Aw, the Pony Game Station was taken off the market. Sad day. Not really, since we're developing for the Pony Game Station 2. Hope this game works out. We went from 44 million to 28 million, and that's not great. If you want to talk about just raw numbers. 28 is far less than 44. Especially for something that we... Wonder Swine. I know what the heck that was supposed to be. I probably do. I'm just not thinking about it. So yeah, they're just... Oh, it's been another year already? Amazing. So they're getting through some of the harder stuff now. The game is 92% done. I want to be able to move these interfaces to a more convenient location so they don't stack up like this. But that's just me. Music is still extremely charming, even after not playing this for pretty much 2 weeks. I do not want to publish the game now, but it's looking pretty good. Looks kind of like a Counter-Strike level game. The original, maybe a little bit better looking than it. Hard to tell. I do not want to publish now. What I would like to do actually is take all the people in this room. Should only be 4. Make sure I don't grab anyone else. I'm gonna move them into this empty training room. Grab everyone from this. And we're gonna do this instead. That way our good team is on it. They can improve their own game a lot better. They'll also get some of the generic benefits from like office work and stuff like that. They're not perfect, but that's something. Could have swore that I had hit further maxed Rames out, but I guess not. So now we can remove the 800 bugs. Some of these guys are removing 8 bugs per tick, which is amazing. The trend is simulation, actually, so that should help us out in a super weird way. Wasn't expecting that. These guys are finishing up what I assume is the last additional audio thing. I don't know if they generate bugs or if they simply help. I would assume they don't generate bugs just because of how the other stuff works. All these guys can take a training course and like, I don't know, what do they need? Let's do like music and sound again. I'm done repeating things because honestly they can just spend like 3 years in a row doing the same thing. All we're waiting on is the sound team to finish up what they're doing. I wasn't counting how many things they specifically flip through. Each team has 6 things. I'm only gonna spend 1 point whatever million on it this time. I don't really see the need to spend more. We're almost at 400,000 fans, which is nice. Their training course is complete. Let's do another sound one. Roll F1, research features. While they research that, I'm going to move part of the team into the other one to update the engine that we're using. You can go back over here. Alright, so what we want to do is develop new engine, improve old engine, but 7.0. 80k to do that, that's fine. Those guys are done. As soon as butt 7.0 is complete, I'll put everyone back inside the regular design studio. There we go, everybody's good. These guys, honestly, just check them out this way. Game design's maxed out for some of them. Programming for some of them. Graphics pretty much suck for everybody, so just do one on graphics. Alright, everything is done. Everybody's done. We're at 88% or 88 hype out of 100. Release the game. Like I said, we don't have the motion capture, so it's not that big of a deal. We didn't break any gameplay records, sadly. Broke every other kind of record. Find a publisher. So stupid. Because of their market strength, we have no relation, but we have a higher market strength, especially for FPS games. I know simulations are in, but it is part simulation. So, well, rip me, right? Oh, 3 achievements. I don't know if it bombed or what. Make that 5 achievements. I mean, it was pretty okay. Graphics being over 94%. No awards for it, but hopefully we'll make our 9 million back. Here's hoping, because as soon as the week ticks over, I'm going to do contract work. Just auto, because I trust my team to get it all done. And as soon as they're done with the contract work, I'll probably pull somebody out to release a game update. Nice. I mean, it's selling. It's about 2 million every week. Oh my god, another energy crisis for servers. Really, really glad that I don't have anything else. But now that these guys aren't doing anything, I'm going to make them do an update. Develop a game update, enable all. So I'll punch that out. Hopefully my sales will come back. It's actually a huge drop off I'm not happy about. I've only made 3 million off of it. Ugh. This sucks. Wonder if anyone has a game where they're at like near 100%. Wow. Those sales. But I mean, they're going to drop right back off instantly. Maybe not. So this other team that I'm kind of just bouncing around is actually really useful. I ran out of people's names to use, so I haven't added anyone else. Let's find the people with high game design and get them out. That way they're learning other things. Like these guys can do graphics. And everyone else here can actually just do anything. So instead of game design, let's put them in. Well, no, let's do game design. That's fine. That's why we have 2 training rooms. We are Studio of the Year. We didn't get any amazing things. Pop out another game update. Hopefully that does something for us. We could just develop a successor, to be honest. Oh, what we need to do is a game report, actually. Let's take this team, create game report. Know what I want. We need to make this the best FPS that it can be. Sword, give me strength. Really don't need a marketing campaign for it, but I mean, we can. What's our market strength at? 68? Nah, let's not. I'd be happy with 50 million. It gives us some of our money back. we technically did make more money. Technically. Got another feature to research. Let's just get it over with. 32-bit sound will be nice, especially with a sound studio and people who are hopefully somewhat decent at sound. Alright, develop new engine, improve old engine. But 7.0 features, enable all, 80k. Let's fix Butts 7.0 and then let's fix Butts 6.0. Just because now we have two engines on the market totally topped off for two different genres. Improve old engine. Butts 6.0, a million pluses. That puts it up to 39 features. For every major engine out there right now, on top of the list, I would actually... Let's do one for simulation. Butts 8.0, optimized for simulation features, literally all of them. The usual 69 and 42. Like I said, I don't know how much this really affects it. If I can just saturate the market with a bunch of engines that are really cheap and just kind of force people to pay me money, one way or the other. Especially when your studio gets so large that you're actually spending more money on employees than you're getting in payouts for things. So let's do one more update. Hopefully, I don't know, make a little bit more money on it or something. It's not that expensive to do an update, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's see what the next housing choice we have is. 24 million. I'm glad I went with the 8 million choice because it's more than enough. Y-Box 370. Sounds like we're going to have to develop a successor for this. Huh. They still really want Detrix. Whatever. Just whatever. Detrix. Reawakening. Why not? Arcade without engine. Do I even have one for arcade? Let's create an engine just for this game. Develop new engine optimized for arcade. I don't know if I have one, but I'm going to make one. You know what? I'm not going to sell this one. We're just going to call it the Detrix engine. Arcade features all of them. We're not selling engine. Just going to use it for ourselves. And then we're just going to make another Detrix game because, I mean, we can. That's literally the only reason. Check the staff again just to see how they're doing. Everyone's graphics are pretty low here, so training course. Advanced character design. I think that's graphics. Then before, just check what our people need. They're actually pretty maxed out. I could do one graphics for them too. I don't care about the cabinets if they want. They can suck it. But as soon as we start Detrix Reawakening, ooh, 30-bit, 32-bit color support. Cool. More features I have to research and add to my games. Or engines. Now I have 3 engines to update. You know what? Why not? We'll try to help Pew Pew out a little bit. See if that does anything for sales. Nope. All it did was give me a bunch of fans that I don't want. So we need to update the Detrix engine. That should take no time at all. Oh my god, please stop. Please stop. Please stop with all of the features. Realistic physics would have been nice, but we can just add that to Detrix, I guess. Why not? We have the space for it. So now we yet again have to freaking update the engine. $65,000. Tell you what, we'll just get all the engines in this episode, and then in the next episode we will start the Detrix Reawakening. Because this video's gone on pretty long, actually. I mean, we're at 36 minutes here. Like, nobody's watching at this point. As usual, hashtag still watching. 69. I could change it up so people can't just spam the same hashtag in the comments. Oh, nope. I keep doing that. Alright, now Butt 7.0 needs it. We're not going to do that with every different genre game. We're just trying to saturate the market with 3 of these right now. Okay. So, we're going to develop a successor called Detrix Reawakening. It's going to be a AAA game. It doesn't even have a subtopics. Like, I think if I add physics to it, like brick physics, they'll hate me. We'll find out. I hope it works out because I don't really want it to suck, obviously. Especially just by adding physics in. I just figured it might synergize well with the realistic physics that I just added to it. All these platforms, I'm gonna do... It's got a shitty market share, but you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna develop for only the newest stuff. Game Station 2 being a little bit behind the 370, but whatever. Completed game reports. Detrix Awakening. Copy settings. It was 100% successful, so I'm not going to mess with that any. Make sure that we're good here. We're good here. We're good here. That's what they wanted. 26 features. And just like before, we're going to do this. I might skip over this part and just bring you back at the sales for the next video. We'll see. But this should set us up for a decent amount of success. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay positive. Have yourselves a great day. Check out my Patreon if you absolutely feel the need to look at it at least. I'll make a video eventually. And I'll try to release videos more than like a week and a half apart from each other. Just busy, stressed, and don't feel like doing anything. It happens. So, till the next video, bye-bye.